Hi, my name is Tim, and today I'm in Taipei. We've docked in Keelung, which is a port city in northern Taiwan near Taipei. The city has a busy and bustling harbour. It's Taiwan's second largest seaport and nicknamed the Rainy Port for its frequent wet weather. Luckily, we had great weather on the day we visited. A lot of cruise ships dock in Keelung. It's the gateway port for excursions into the country's capital, Taipei. There are lots of things to do in the port city itself if you don't want to go further afield, such as a visit to the smiling deity, the goddess of mercy, which sits perched high up on a mountain overlooking the city, said to be a guiding landmark for visitors and ships. Leaving the cruise terminal, we headed into the bustling streets to pick up our coach. The coach trip into the centre of Taipei takes about 45 minutes depending on traffic. As we left the port city and drove towards Taipei, it was interesting to see the quality of the housing and living conditions, in particular the huge apartment blocks densely packed together. As you'll see later in the video, this is a stark contrast to the sleek and modern city centre of Taipei. As we got closer to the city centre, the drab apartment blocks gave way to open space and the river. The centre of Taipei feels clean, modern and cosmopolitan with its wide boulevards and plazas. We visited in April and the weather was hot and sunny with beautiful blue skies. As you look around the centre of Taipei, it feels really European. Considering the high population of Taipei, I was really shocked how quiet the streets were. I wonder if some of the people living on the outskirts of the city feel priced out of the centre with its designer labels and business and tourist prices. This little fella practically had the street to himself. The city centre is dominated by one striking building, and it was exciting to get our first glimpse of the world-famous Taipei 101. Iconic skyscraper feels suitably Asian in design and held the accolade of being the world's tallest building from 2004 to 2010. It's free to just wander in and have a look at the impressive entrance lobby, or you can buy a ticket to the observatory for spectacular and far-reaching views over the city. The tower is called 101 because it's 101 stories high. At the time of filming, it had dropped down the rankings to be the 11th highest building in the world. The tower houses offices, restaurants and bars, and a high-end shopping mall on the lower floors. It was really hot when we visited, so although we didn't buy any designer labels, we did get to enjoy the free aircon. Back outside, it's a fascinating perspective to look at the scale of the building from its base. Back exploring the city, we found it was easy to get around using the MRT system and taxis. We got to enjoy some delicious food in Taipei. There's a big selection. We found one fun area that had a colourful collection of minivans selling a range of street food. Our excursion came to an end and we had to catch our coach back to the ship. We drove back through the outskirts of the city to the cruise terminal. Had a fun day in Taipei and now we're back on the ship and ready to leave. If you've enjoyed watching my video and would like to see more of my travels, please click subscribe. Until next time, goodbye.